People are going to start getting butthurt with seeing you do better. I know, right? People were already butthurt at your potential. But this message is a bit different. There's people who are seemingly supporters of you. Once you start to really take chances or, put yourself out there, start businesses, whatever, these people will withdraw their support, right? Some of them, they might unfollow you. They might join in on a hate train, right? There's a lot of people who they feel like they're no longer aligned with you in your journey, but in all actuality, they never were. Because you're somebody who is consistent. You're very, very consistent in everything you do. There's levels to it. There's more and more and more and more to learn. Always. That's what's exciting. That's what's very exciting. You embrace this, though, right? You're always expressing yourself. You're having fun. But when you start to mature, in a sense, especially when it comes to your personal development or your business endeavors, whatever it is, right? Once you start to climb, because we can preach about how material things are what matters in this life. That's very true, right? There's a lot of spiritual work that you need to do in order to generationally break those curses and claim the abundance that is yours, that is your birthright. There's a lot of energetic work. We know all of that already. Once God moves you from here and that initial initiation phase into the next phase of initiation, which is not only action, but it's tangible things, right? Things, it's evident that you are evolving, right? I'm telling you, people will withdraw their support. And it's the craziest fucking thing, because these are the same people who will say they're rooting for you. These are the same people who say they got your back. These are the same people who they've defended you. They've done all of these things in order to assist you. But once you get to a level where people feel like they're losing access to your energy, or like you're doing better than them, and this is another thing, and it's a cliche saying, but it's so true, right? People want to see you do good, but not better than them. That, in this case, for this collective, that's exactly what's taking place. That's exactly what's happening, right? It's not that you're necessarily doing better than anybody, but you're doing better than you were. You're a better version of yourself. You are just so locked in on what you got to do. You're maybe you've started to try to monetize your gifts in a way. Maybe you've started to reach out for collaboration or whatever it is, and there's progress there. There's movement behind that movement, right? There's nobody. The same people who were sort of pushing you and pushing you and pushing you further, they no longer want to push you anymore. They no longer want to push you anymore. They're like, oh, this motherfucker thinks that this motherfucker is gonna try to do better. Actually, this motherfucker is gonna Nah, man, who do you think you are? It's the weirdest fucking thing, man. And if you're not experiencing it now, you will. You will, especially when you're on the cusp of a level up that you've been waiting and praying and staying patient for, right? You're always realigning. You're always realigning. You're so you've never been this stable, and I don't just mean financially, or I mean mentally. This is the most stable you've been mentally, and there's a run you're about to go on, right? If you're seeing this video and you're resonating with this, There's a run you're about to go on. And God is literally cleaning house. Meaning, people who fall off of your path, people who unfollow you, stop supporting you, whatever, withdraw their support, God is removing them. They think that they're leaving your life, or like you're losing support, or like you're whatever, right? They're doing this. And God is actually pushing them aside so that real ones can come in and say, hey, we see the work you're doing. We want to help you take it to the next level. We don't want to get in the way of your abundance. Destiny helpers. You got destiny helpers coming in, right? This isn't just about, I've made videos in the past about fake ass support systems. That's a part of it. I'm saying these are people who support you to a certain extent. There's a limit to their support. There's a cap to their support. Once they see that you're actually trying, but you're actively going after it, right? You're in your bag. This is not all that matters to you, but this is what you got in your mind, right? You've got to get it. You got to get to your bag. They look at you like morally you've lost it, or like you don't really mean the things you say. You're not actually spiritual because you're focused on the wrong. Guys, the world we live in is based, it's all about this. Unfortunately, we've been over that, right? It's unfortunate, but if you're gonna beat the game, you gotta play the game. A lot of people just want to sit back and be in this whole spiritual era forever, self-reflection, and next thing you know, you're 30, 40, 50, so you haven't done anything with your life because you're just sitting back and like, it's all bullshit. Maybe it's all bullshit, but do you want to make a mark on this world? Do you want your own place? Do you want a family? There's levels to this. Like I said, you gotta play the game to beat the game. Anyways, just be aware of that, because there's gonna be a lot of that going on in this collective. You're gonna notice, there's people who may have been following you, supporting you for years, who all of a sudden are gonna switch up. All of a sudden, maybe you're not that close to them. These could be random people, right, who have tried to reach out to you and give you their support, or people get upset that you don't show them any attention, and then all of a sudden you're starting to do better, or you're trying new things to make money or whatever, and they get butthurt. It's the weirdest thing, man, I'm telling you. So anyways, if you fuck with my content, follow me on Instagram. Links in my bio. I'm gonna be posting more over there. I've been saying this for a while, but genuinely, I've been behind the scenes cooking up. Yeah, and I'm gonna start sharing what I've been cooking up. So go check that out. Much love. You guys have a good night.